will take his oath after receiving this certificate of return in, of course, the national anthem.
Seated, and will media please excuse us while Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency, the Vice President, Honorable Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, National Electoral Commissioners of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Your Excellencies, the governors here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Let me, on behalf of the Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, welcome the President-elect and the Vice President-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is a formal ceremony, but a statutory ceremony that the Commission has to perform. And may I quickly introduce members of the Commission on whose behalf you are here today. The Chief Electoral Commissioner of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and who was a returning officer in the presidential election, and he made a return a few hours in this same hall a few hours ago. Also doubles as the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu. And he is ably assisted by other members of the Commission, referred to as National Electoral Commissioners. And to his right, the chairman's right, is Mrs. May Agbamuche Umbu, National Electoral Commissioner. To her right is Hajia Amina Bala Zakari, National Electoral Commissioner. And to her immediate right is Prince Adedeji Solomon Shoyebi, both of them two-time National Commissioners. And to his right, Alhaji Shetima Baba Arfo, National Commissioner, representing the Northeast. And AVM Tijani Moazu is also a National Commissioner, seated to the right. And Dr. Adekunle Ogumola, representing the Southwest, is also a National Electoral Commissioner and a former resident electoral commissioner in Lagos State. To the chairman's immediate left is Festus Okoye Esquire, National Commissioner. Professor Antonia Okosi Simbine is there next to him. And next to her is Professor Okechukwu Ibiano, National Electoral Commissioner. To Professor Ibiano's immediate left is Malam Mohammed Kudu Haruna, the National Electoral Commissioner. Dr. Mustafa Leki, representing the South-South, is next to him. And Engineer Abubakar Nahuche, also a National Commissioner. And the last person seated on the table is the Secretary to the Commission, Mrs. Rose Oriaria Anthony. For introduction, as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Vice President, but as President and Vice President-elect. May I quickly hand over to the returning officer? Actually, he has performed his role, and his role is ended as returning officer. Now he's the Chief Electoral Commissioner of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, for your remarks, sir.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to this occasion, which is a statutory obligation in fulfillment of the requirement of the law that certificate of return shall be issued within a period of 7 days following the declaration of a winner in any election under the Electoral Act 2010 as amended. May I therefore invite first the Vice President-elect, Professor Emi Osinbajo, to please step forward to collect his certificate and after the Vice President-elect to invite the President-elect Muhammadu Buhari to certificate.
The President-elect.
May I now invite the President-elect Muhammadu Buhari to collect his certificate.
The Vice President-elect join the President-elect, please. And yes, and your wife, please.
President-elect signs and collects his certificate of return. He steps over brief handshakes with the national commissioners who are also attending the ceremony. Expectedly, his collection of the certificate of return was marked with chants of victory by the supporters of the APC and all those who have come here to witness this moment. Right, the handshake with the Vice President-elect. Both victorious men accompanied by their spouses. And
Honorable Chairman,
that the President...
It is customary for the President-elect, upon receipt of his certificate, to make a few remarks. So may I, with utmost respect, invite the President-elect to make his remarks. Your Excellency, sir.
Your Excellency, the Vice President and his wife, the National Chairman of All Progressive, Comrade Hassan Oshomole, the National Leader of the APC, Aswaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, members of the National Working Committee here present, Director General and members of the Presidential Campaign Council, members of the National Assembly, members of the Federal Executive Council. I am grateful to God for sparing our lives to witness another milestone in Nigeria's democratic development, namely conclusion of the presidential elections in an overwhelmingly peaceful manner. I wish Mr. Chairman to congratulate all the presidential candidates and their teams on a hard-fought campaign. We may have had different views during the campaign, but the one thing most of us have in common is love of our country and our desire to improve conditions for Nigerians. From the comment of several observers, both local and foreign, it is obvious that the elections were both free and fair. Now that the elections are over and a winner declared, we must all see it as a victory for Nigeria, our dear country. That was why I encouraged my team and supporters in a speech I read earlier today, not to gloat. Our God-given victory is enough cause for joy without deriding those who were in the opposition. All Nigerians going forward must stand in brotherhood for a bright and fulfilling future. I therefore want to assure that we will continue to engage all parties that have the best interests of Nigerians at heart. Our government will remain inclusive and our doors will remain open. That is the way to build the country of our dream: safe, secure, prosperous, and free of impunity and primitive accumulation by those entrusted with public offices. The hard work to deliver a better Nigeria continues, building on the foundations of peace, rule of law, and opportunities for all. We will roll up our sleeves afresh and give it our all. We have no other motive than to serve Nigeria with our hearts and might and build a nation which we and generations to come can be proud of. I am very grateful to the over 15 million citizens who voted for me, those who contributed in many ways in the running of our successful campaign, and those at home and abroad who expressed confidence in me and the APC government. I thank you all. I can assure you that you will see a country moving to the next level. As we consolidate on our fundamental areas of securing the country, reviving the economy, and fighting corruption, many other focal areas, as stated in our campaign manual, will be added to the good things we plan for our country. Let me pay tribute here to those who lost their lives either through accidents or mindless violence during the course of these elections. My heart and thoughts are with the families of the victims. May God comfort and give them the fortitude to bear the loss. Election is not war and should never be seen as a do or die affair. I pray that we all accept this democratic approach to elections, however contentious. Thank you all, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
With those remarks by His Excellency, we've come to the end of this ceremony. May we all rise, please, for the national anthem. you all very much.